Happening right now in the WRAL Live Center, 4 U.S. citizens missing after being assaulted and kidnapped in Mexico were targeted by mistake. That is what U.S. officials are saying this afternoon. Authorities believe they were targeted by mistake and not the intended victims in the attack. At this time, it's not believed that the American citizens were in Mexico for criminal purposes either. 4 Americans were kidnapped. They may have ties to North Carolina. The FBI says the 4 were riding in a white minivan with an NC license plate when they crossed the border. Agents say men with guns fired shots into their cars and kidnapped them shortly after. The FBI is offering a $50,000 reward for their return.
There's no timetable for star NBA guard Ja Morant to return to the Memphis Grizzlies after posting a video of himself on Instagram Live holding what appears to be a gun. The Grizzlies announced he would be away from the team for at least the next 2 games. The 23-year-old apologized and admits he's having trouble coping with life in the NBA spotlight. He issued a statement saying he would be taking some time to get help and work on learning better methods of dealing with stress and his overall well-being. The NBA is also investigating, and he could face additional punishments. At least 1 person is dead and 8 others injured in a stampede at a concert in Rochester, New York. Police say entertainers GloRilla and Finesse2tymes were performing at the venue when people thought they heard gunfire. That triggered panic and people started rushing toward the doors. Officers say there were no shots fired inside that building. The incident is under investigation. GloRilla, by the way, is part of this year's Dreamville lineup.
Charges are pending against dozens of people following a coordinated attack at the site of a future public safety training center in Atlanta. Video posted to the police department's social media page shows a large group of people throwing rocks, bricks, and explosives at officers. Atlanta's police chief says there was an event not far from the location that turned violent at the facility.
Actions such as this will not be tolerated. When you attack law enforcement officers, when you damage equipment, you are breaking the law. And this was a very violent attack that occurred this evening, very violent attack. This wasn't about a public safety training center. This was about anarchy, and this was about the attempt to destabilize.
This isn't the first time the training site has been the focus of escalating confrontations. On January 21st, 6 people were arrested after protests over the future public safety training site turned violent in downtown Atlanta. A police car was set on fire, and explosives were found during the protest.
Leave a comment and share this video with your friends. With daily uploads, there will always be a conversation.